Kirsten Childers, and today I'm excited to introduce you to the Chocolate Nugget Candy Factory. They've been creating candies and chocolate since 1939, and if you know me, you know I have a sweet tooth. We're about to embark on a huge sugar high, so come with me. Today with Eddie. He's a third generation candy maker. So this has been in the family for a long time. So tell me a little bit about how this started.
So in 1936, Akron, Ohio, my grandpa Frank, he was supporting his family. So from a Boy's Life magazine, he took a little clip at the back on how to make candy. So he started making candy in his basement. And then they went door to door and to support his family. It's during the Depression, obviously. Then he got very good at it. Then they started doing flea markets, farmer markets. And then of course my dad got involved. They had 7 siblings and every one of them got in the candy business.
Oh, wow.
But my dad was the one that really excelled, and they started their own first store in 1962. We worked, 12, 14 hours a day, 7 days a week.
True family business here. Yeah. And so tell us a little bit about your quality ingredients and things like that, and the differences between, your chocolate and everybody else's chocolate.
Well, I'd say as far as we're third generation candy makers, that quality of candy making, there might be a couple dozen of us left in the entire country.
Yeah.
So most people now, they jump in the chocolate business. It's a boutique or what have you, but it's usually commercialized, where we actually make our caramel from scratch, our marshmallow from scratch. Our chocolate is made with cocoa butter. It's a special blend that we've been using since 1936.
Right, so still that very small business mentality behind the Chocolate Nugget Factory, yeah.
We do 500 pounds a day just in our locations, but we rotate everything so it stays fresh. So it's just like anything else. So a lot of these companies, they'll make it, they'll freeze it, they'll thaw it out, and that's what you're buying.
Right.
But we feel chocolate should be fresh, so that we just keep it moving.
Right, right. So did you originally start out with chocolate and then integrate into candies, or then was it kind of a simultaneous thing? How did that work?
Originally did was peanut brittle. So we sell peanut brittle all over the country. So it's very thin and crisp. It doesn't stick to your teeth. It's very unique. People that don't even like it, we say try it, they try it and they love it. So he started with that, and that's what he took door to door, and then he was just good at it. So my dad was probably the best at it, but yeah, it's just they integrated the chocolate, they learned it. My dad at one time even consulted See's Candy. So I went with him when I was a kid to See's Candy because they had a problem with their recipe, and they called my dad to help with that.
Wow,
so it's
that's
pretty neat,
very cool, very cool. Yeah, so peanut brittle is your signature candy.
I'd say that's our signature. I mean, we have so many things. We make probably 200 varieties. So we have chocolates, fudges, taffies, brittles, but it's all done from scratch.
So thank you for letting us have a little insight into your business, and I'm ready to try some chocolate.
Let's do it. Casey's loading. This is called honeycomb. It's got brown sugar, molasses, and honey. If you actually look at the piece, it actually looks like honeycomb. Yeah. It actually looks like from a bee. So that's what they call it, but it's super crunchy. We made it yesterday. We cut it up, and then she's loading it. This puts a bottom on it, and now it goes through the chocolate.
Oh, and then it goes over the top. Okay.
Yeah. So every piece has to have a bottom, so it gives it structure.
Okay, gotcha. I never would have thought of that. I just would have thought that you just coat the whole thing at one time and then it goes through.
And you could do that, but if you picked it up after it cooled down, the bottom would be real thin. So you want a really thick bottom, like a foundation. Okay. So all our pieces get that.
So then it goes all the way through
it goes all the way through the cooling tunnel, and then
that's cooling.
That's a cooling tunnel.
Okay. Thank you for joining me today as we literally took a deep dive into chocolate. Cheers to the good life. Keep living the American dream.